So at Central Consolidated School District, we have a dual language program. That our program is very strong in that we developed the 90-10 model. This would be the second year for school year 2022 and 2023. And with that, we have 2 schools that currently have this 90-10 model. Eva B. Stokely has been the first school that has had this dual language program. The second school that we have is at Naschitti Elementary School, which completed their first year with the dual language program at a 90-10 model.
I decided to enroll my children in the dual language program because I didn't grow up being very familiar with the Navajo culture and the Navajo language, and that's something I wanted my children to be familiar with, to know different traditions, different celebrations, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to effectively communicate those things, that knowledge to my children.
So at first I really didn't know it existed, and one of the teachers, she mentioned to me that I should, she realized I had just moved here, and she mentioned to me that I should, consider enrolling my daughter in the dual language program. And so I did, especially because she came out of a Spanish immersion school. The teachers were awesome. She was with a small group. She's not Navajo. She really did really well, and she's almost 17 years old, and she speaks Navajo very well, and it's all due to that program.
When you learn about the language, you can talk to your parents about it and teach them how to talk Navajo if they don't know how.
And how that model progresses at grade level, so when the students reach another grade level, 2nd to 3rd, then it would change to an 80-20 model, so meaning the language would be 80% Navajo and 20% English. So that's how that would continue and go up all the way to a 50-50 in 5th grade.
Kindergarten and 1st grade have a higher percentage in talking Navajo and listening to Navajo, so that when they kind of moved along, they would understand, Navajo, and they would start generating little words and putting them together. By the time they got to 5th grade, they should be kind of speakers, but the comprehension should be higher.
I like that we did dances, like traditional dances, like basket dance, horse dance, slow dance, turtle dance. It was really fun. It taught me more about how songs were made and created and why. So it had a reason, and it was kind of like a story.
What I liked about my teachers is that they were nice, they were engaging, they made things fun.
They really enjoyed their teachers, and I think just having them all together in the same group every year really made a big difference in their ability to learn Navajo culture, weaving, and the different kinds of games that they've learned, like shoe games and string games that are familiar within our community.
It was very important to me, for my kids, to learn about themselves and learn a sense of belonging and their identity. To do that, they need to know who they are and where they come from. So this dual language program provided that for them. It gave them a sense of who they are. They know their clans, they know where they came from, they know about their ancestors, they know about the teachings, the ceremonies that go along with being, native.
Most of the things were hands-on because it's easier to learn that way. And as we got older, they started using hand gestures instead of showing us.
Learning Navajo, there's just a sense of community that there is with everyone, and you mostly had the same students for the next 5 years, so everyone knew each other and we got along well, and it was just nice having that community and a family inside that classroom.
We teach our students the word "ka," so they learn how they're all related to one another, how we as teachers are related to them. And so throughout the school year and throughout the time they're in the dual language program, they acknowledge each other through ka, through their kinship and what they've learned.
So I didn't really know that much about Navajo language until I entered dual language class at Eva B, Stokely. And it taught me so much that I got from where I was before and how I am today. Because I know so much more about my Navajo teachings and my culture and the lessons our ancestors taught us.
The benefits for our students to enter a dual language program, of course, we really strongly encourage the parent to enter at kindergarten. And with that is the reason we know that with the students growing through the school within the school of a dual language program is that they're able to see how the language and the growth levels would be for our students. And so with that, you know, we encourage our parents, community members to look or contact these schools to know, you know, to let the school principals know that they would want their child to be enrolled into the dual language programs.